Muy buenas a todos, soy Kurosima Gaming y aquí estamos en otro gameplay de The Wolf Among Us. Y ya estamos en el último episodio, el episodio 5, ahí viene el lobo. Ya llegamos al lugar donde se esconde el hombre torcido, nos encontramos con el diablo de Jersey, nos encontramos con el proxeneta y su novia. Y también nos encontramos con el gemelo que nos asesinamos, porque no, pues digo que si no también lo habríamos matado, pero bueno. La cosa es que Blanca nos ha pedido que llevamos al torcido vivo y coleando, así que eso vamos a hacer. Pero no voy a ser benévolo con él, para nada. Le va a caer el peso de la ley, a tope. Venga, vamos a empezar. Y si puedo cargarme a otro gemelo, me lo cargo. Que me cae muy mal.
I mean, your eyes
vale.
and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Toma. No sé si habrá diferentes finales. Estaría guay saberlo. En plan, si eres más violento, menos violento, cambian cosas. Me dio pena que la piel de Ana muriera de esa manera. Me gustaría que llegara a mostrarlo, ¿por qué? Está claro que fue la cinta la que lo mató. Se la intentó quitar, o alguien se la quitó a propósito. Y a Lily le pasó lo mismo, solo que ella estaba vestida de una escandinava en ese momento, con un encantamiento. Es que la verdad que a ese hombre, al hombre torcido, le da igual que hayan muerto las prostitutas. Tiene controlada por el caso hecho. Nerissa está igual.
¡No!
Claro, no es que sea un asesino que va detrás de las prostitutas, sino que él lleva todo controlado. Y si alguna sale del tiesto, pues se la carga. Entonces no puede ser que tenga ese control sobre la ciudad. Y bueno, nuestro jefe era un puto pervertido. Y también estaba metido en el mercado negro ese de tratamiento a bajo presupuesto. Y bueno, y esta es una tía que es mala porque sí, y ya está. Y le disparó balas de plata a Lupo. Casi lo mata, pero bueno. Gracias a Blanca, ya que entregamos a Crane. No pasa nada. Esto es un tramado bastante complejo, la verdad. Cumpliré con lo abordado. Que me ponga la decisión matar o no matar, no lo mataré, pero le pegaré bien pegado. Además acabo de ver el registro y dice que mató a su mujer y a su hijo cuando se pusieron en medio de sus planes. O sea que no merecen ningún tipo de piedad. Pero claro, se va a comer el juicio, se va a comer la cárcel, lo que le haga falta, pero ya está tan mal. Como merece, vamos. ¿Cómo tratan a las prostitutas? A cambio de dinero las tiene controladas. No sé eso. Claro, y todos como reciben buen dinero, pues aprovechan y hacen cosas sucias solo por llenarse los bolsillos. Es que de verdad, El mercado negro, prostitución. Es que tantas cosas. Venga.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Uy, sí. O sea, con más energía que nunca. La guardia de hombre torcido, noche.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest.
Vale, tiene balas de plata posiblemente. Hay que tener cuidado, No nos fiemos tampoco. Está preparado.
Please, Sheriff.
Hay que ver que él me parecía el arma de la manera sangrienta.
Do you want a drink? Something to eat?
No quiero ver nada.
Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant.
Se lo dije, se acabó.
Carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
I told you, crooked man, it's over.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver.
No,
Sit down, Jersey.
Claro que salga se puede liar parda. Aunque me dispare plata, yo puedo cargarme a gente por el camino.
For the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here?
Ay, no puedo con esta gente tan
It would
tranquila.
help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
Tú me das a esas
know why
mujeres.
I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the pudding and pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes?
Sí, pero tú.
Some allotment of evidence. A
Y
witness,
ese me dijo que
perhaps.
usted lo hizo.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie. I didn't say anything like
It's
that.
fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval. All right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business,
Sí.
but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with
No, ya no
internally.
hay.
I just
no hay
want to
arreglo
settle
ya.
the issue for you and to assure you that it's over with. You
¿Quién lo
really
hizo?
don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
Me cago en ti.
You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
Uff.
The man said he'd take care of it.
Toma.
You know who did it. Now tell me.
No fucking way I'm telling you anything! After what you did!
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Vale, lo esperaba. Sí. Es que está más cerca de ella.
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
No sé, creo que una trampa.
You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Get your hands off me!
Yo pegarle a todo.
The fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So,
Aquí
let's
va
work
esto
something out.
caliente.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame me for it.
Está claro que así.
You will be silent while we
¿Y
discuss
tú
what
estás
to do
con
with
él?
you.
¿Querosa?
This is right, bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
Son todos iguales.
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie.
Sí.
Consider it a gift.
Me llevará los dos.
Ensuring our continued cooperation.
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell
Tú,
him out
mira,
just
tú
like
cállate
that?
que te voy a pegar
Give a fuck
también.
if I'm the one. Who the shit do you think you fuckers
surrender.
are?
Get the fuck out of
I
here!
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit.
sea,
But
se
he's not
confundirá.
taking me anywhere.
Hijo de puta, tío.
I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit
Agarrar al
happen.
hombre torcido.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm running out of patience, crooked man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things.
¿Se otra forma?
To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Ahí está la asquerosa esta.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Se viene buena. Se viene buena. Esquiva, esquiva. Toma.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Toma. Toma.
Oh God.
This way.
Venga, corre, no pierdas tiempo. Venga. Uf, qué emocionante, por favor. ¡Ah! ¡Qué guay! Estoy living.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Yo quiero el retorcido, ¿dónde está? Mierda. Toma. Ole tus ojos peludos. Mierda. Oh, pero yo quería... ¿Qué pasa aquí? ¿Qué pasa aquí entero? Vale. Vamos, vamos. ¿Tengo que decidir? Ah, no, vale, decide por mí. ¿Dónde están? Vale. Menos más que tiene buen olfato. Dios, qué bestia eres, tío. Eres máquina, grupo. Eres maravilloso. ¡Vivan los furros! Venga, venga. Ahí te pillé.
What was that?
¡Eh! No, 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 yo quiero ir, no quiero. Me he equivocado, tío. Era la limusina.
Take him off.
I can't.
Joder, era la limusina la buena. Claro, pero como yo no reconocí la limusina, no sabía que iba en ella. ¿Qué esto qué es? ¿Qué falso? Si lo he hecho perfecto. No me jodas. No.
Gun it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
He's not moving.
Keep going.
Vale.
Come on.
Fuck it.
Ah, se va a vestir de nuevo, ¿no? Joder, yo quería pillar al retorcido. Bueno, al menos no lo he perdido de vista, que es lo importante. A lo mejor sabe dónde está. Qué fuerte, la tía sabía todo. Y le permitía. Qué cabrona. Bueno, es normal. Como si fuera nuevo. ¡Ay, sangre aquí! ¿Quién habrá sido? No le voy a matar. Aunque dan ganas porque es el asesino. Pero bueno, ya dije que el asesino de ella tiene que estar vivo. Lo haces por blanca, si no, lo mataría.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want.
Ya,
But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him.
No me obliga a
He's
lastimarte.
dying.
If you don't get out of the way right now, I'll have
Go
to...
ahead.
Pues vale. Quiero.
It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls
So
were
it's
like...
all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
No tenías que hacer nada.
You didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I didn't. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can
Claro,
imagine,
no
the
ve.
Crooked Man wasn't
Querían
too
irse
thrilled.
de ahí.
But of course,
Era trata de...
the big boss didn't
Es
want
que
to
de
get his
verdad,
fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it
Oye,
again.
hijo de puta, tío.
Because it's not my fault. You think that'll help?
A mí sí, me
You still
ayuda.
haven't learned, have you? Still the same old fucking moron. Go ahead and kill me then.
No, te
but it
mata.
won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
Pues no digo que no, si yo quería atraparlo antes, pero si es
But
que
what was I
el destino
supposed
no
to
ha
do?
querido.
You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them,
Mueren ya, una la libera.
what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell
Hey.
me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are
Está
you doing?
involucrada.
Wait, how is she involved in all this?
Ella es la que tiene
This is the
el
original.
poder.
The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little
un
purple
cuento,
ribbon
¿no?
to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith.
Bueno,
So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell,
no habéis creado
Georgie?
ninguna. Para
We were
lo demás.
supposed to look out for each other.
Wait, those were your ribbons?
Pues sabía que estaba
You're in
metida,
on
tío,
this?
estaba clarísimo. Si lo defiende.
I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control
No me gusta
us
nada que no pueda
or
pegarle a
lose
ella,
us.
porque es una
That was
mujer.
the point.
Igual de cabrona.
And the crooked man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just...
No, lo entiendo, igualmente.
If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead.
Ah, ¿le puedo quitar la
Kill her then.
cinta?
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit.
Ah, tampoco es
We'll
una
find
solución.
another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here, please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your
Ay,
conscience.
que a ver lo que
Don't I get a
pasaría,
say?
pero...
It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
You don't get a choice if you're involved in this.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no.
Bueno,
Fuck.
fue una mala decisión de ella.
No.
Es lo que hay.
Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian.
¿Estás feliz
Are you
ahora?
happy now? Is this what you wanted?
Vamos a liberar a la
Vivian,
otra.
I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh.
Bueno. Ahora falta el hombre torcido y ya está. No me da pena, tío, porque es que... ¿Qué forma de ocultar las cosas es obligarlo?
Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
Dios, estoy destino fuera.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright?
¿Por qué te
You
importa?
care. Shouldn't you be more worried about yourself here?
Just wanted a nice image to part on. Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with. I'm not sticking around for much longer. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends.
Dios,
Just make it quick.
vaya situación, ¿eh?
I know what I did.
Pues no, lo siento mucho. Adiós.
What? You're just gonna leave me here?
Enviaré a alguien por tu
I'll
cuerpo.
send someone for your body. Both of you.
Fuck you! Piece of shit.
Es lo que hay. Se han portado los dos fatal con las prostitutas que eran totalmente inocentes. Ahora que sufran. Es duro, pero así la gente aprende a que no tiene que hacer esas cosas. Poner la vida de la otra persona en juego. Bueno, vamos por el hombre. A ese no lo va a matar porque a Blanca me ha dicho que no mate, entonces matarlo. Dios, qué fuerte, tuvo que intensidad, ¿eh? Me encanta la persecución, eso ha sido brutal. La lucha también en la sala también me gusta mucho. Este capítulo está siendo súper bueno ahí, cerrando cabos. Y aquí está, ¿por qué estamos aquí? El raje sepa. Ah, mira que lo ha dicho. Es verdad. Que lo que ha dicho es que estábamos ahí. Oh, olé. Pues mira, he hecho bien de matarlo. No quería hacerle más daño. Me ha ayudado, pero no le he hecho más daño.
He's here, all right.
Bien. Ay, qué emoción. Dios, se va a liar parda, ¿eh? Todos lo sabemos.
Of course.
Pues patadón. Si es que ¿por qué no me das la opción de pegar un patadón? Chapa. Ay, ay, qué emoción. Qué gana, qué gana. De que pase todo, por favor. Ah, mira, mira, hay cosas para explorar.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Interesante. Venga, vamos allá. Va a haber una pelea ahora con Bloody Mary. Intensita, que seguro. Vaya sitio para luchar, ¿no? Vale, creo que Bloody Mary va a acabar fundida. O ya o yo. No hay prueba antes de hablar con ella.
You used to be something.
Mira las fotos de la... Vídeo controlado, ¿eh? Ah, por los espejos hacía fotos, creo yo. Mira. Holly con Blanca. Molly con Lupo. Mira, Molly con... o sea... piel de asno. Faith con Lupo. Faith con Nerissa. Cuando me dijo eso... Ah, mira, ¿quién están? ¿Quién está aquí? ¿Qué lío tengo? ¿Quién es esa gente? Como se encontraron todas. Esa es Nerissa. Esta es piel de asno. Y la del medio no sé quién es, la verdad. A lo mejor es... Lily transformada, puede ser. Vale, pues ya está.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Mira la rueda, esa es la tortura. El símbolo de el hombre torcido. Vale, esta aparece dentro en nada. En breve la tenemos aquí. Banco de trabajo. Venga. Mira, quiero las bolas de plata. Hecha precisamente para mí, ¿eh? ¿En qué espejito está, chica? Ahí está. Empezamos fuerte.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Venga, que empiece la paliza.
I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Toma. Pero por fin. Ya se ha desaparecido. De verdad, ¿eh? ¿Cómo juega de sucio esta mujer? ¿A la luz? ¿Sale la luz también? Hay que fijarse bien. Madre mía, tía. ¿Puedo elegir sitio donde luchar? Me gusta la altura, me gusta. Va a aparecer, ¿verdad? Ah, que tengo que moverme. Dios. ¿Qué le he dado? ¿O no le he dado? Yo sí le he dado, ¿no? A ver, fíjate bien. Ay. Ahí me ha dado, ahí me ha dado.
Where are you? Come out and face me.
¡Ay, qué horror, tía! Ay, con cristales, tío. Es súper de la forma. Wow. Pues está chula, sí está chula. Claro, todo es cortante de ella. Eso es lo malo. Wow. Por arriba al final, ¿eh? Ya ni habla, ¿eh? Buah, me he convertido ya. La caída. Ay, qué angustia. Un reflejo. Tengo que elegir una. Madre mía. Madre mía, ¿eh? Uf, una cosa chunga, ¿eh? ¡No! ¡Vamos, Lupo, tú puedes! ¡Lupo! ¡Guau! ¡Es un lobo de verdad! ¡Típico, por favor! ¡Me encanta, me encanta! ¡Ya! ¡Un perrito! ¡Ay, ay, ay! ay. ¡Guau! Es la real, entonces. Sí, porque se escapa. ¡Toma! Ah, no, 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 es falso también. ¡Paren de salir! ¡Pesadilla! ¿Va a pegar un alarido? ¡Ah! Ya, por el olfato. Vale, sí, sí. Claro, así la destroza antes. Esa es la real. Por fin. Ay, mi loquito, qué bonito, ¿eh? Qué grandote. Qué asco, tíos. Es su arma ahora. No, me va a encajar el ojo. Ah, no, se ha cargado antes. Ole. Dios. Sí, sí, por fin me la cargué. ¡Se hizo justicia! ¡Qué maravilla! Dios. Soy fan tuyo. Para estar desnudísimo, ¿no? Sí, sí, está desnudísimo. Mira con la boca llena de sangre. Así me gusta verte. Sí, ponte la ropa mejor. Que se te va a enfriar todo. ¿Has flipado? Has flipado, ¿eh? Tiene mucho miedo. Ya está, me lo llevo y ya está. Y
Hello, Bigby.
colorado.
You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right
Yo
now.
lo agito.
This gun hold. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive.
Sí, le da con vida, eso no tengo
Look, all I
duda.
ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the
Sí, lo haces
community.
por ella. Ya he matado a la
I'm
otra, ¿eh?
sure
Yo he quedado
Miss White
tranquilo.
would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have
Dígame
a
ahora.
trial.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that.
Nah, pero
All
es
I'm
que está-
asking for is a chance to explain my side of the
Le
story.
creo a
Maybe you
Jorgito.
didn't carry it out, but I don't think Georgie was lying when
Eso,
he said you
eso.
ordered their deaths.
Eso es.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm
Claro,
put
se hubiera que
before
matar,
the
como
community.
te puso tan loco con la otra.
I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time
yo quiero saber
explaining
todo.
yourself to Miss White and the rest of
Si
this
tienes que decirme las
miserable
cosas que yo
town.
sé, no hace falta, me lo hables.
You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here, where this case is concerned?
La faith, la
Do you really
justicia.
want the truth, or do you just want to look like a
Trata de
hero?
barrio fábula.
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders two of our people, it's my job to bring
Claro.
them down.
Claro,
Then why are
claro.
you here? You know who murdered them.
Pero que tú me mandaste.
Georgie.
Ya está muerto, da igual.
He's dead, isn't he?
¿Cómo lo sabes?
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm
Sí, este
that
torcido
stupid?
tiene
I
una nariz
understand
que no
you have
vea.
an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little.
No me fío de ti.
It's over. So, shall we get going?
Bueno,
I'd
vamos.
rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
Hey!
Coño ya.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
Lo hago por Blanca.
Your punishment will follow.
Y por todo lo que ha hecho sufrir a la gente. Aparte, ya me desquité viendo al super lobo. Yo estoy súper contento ya. Vaya lucha épica. Me da pena. Ay, mira, que también el otro gemelo, sí, porque estaba acuchillado. Creo que menos el diablo de Nueva Jersey, todos están cascados. Bueno, y el hombre torcido, claro. Sí, estoy contento, estoy contento. Vamos a hacerlo todo.
I know.
Cámara de esposa de la bruja, el del bosque, te espero para
Are you
mañana.
fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to. He's back.
The crooked man.
Bien.
God.
Ay, ay,
Motherfucker.
escúpele, bien hecho. Así me cae bienito, mi amigo del bar.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the crooked man's place. And
Estoy
after
bien.
what happened with Mary,
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You
Claro.
did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well.
Un
but
besico
that,
al
you
menos.
know, I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Cuando me gusta el lobo feroz, me pego como acaricia.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I
Ay,
have your attention?
muy bien.
Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as
Ha
soon
vuelto a
as
su ropa
possible.
normal.
The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It
Tú
was
tienes problema.
Georgie?
Tuviste la orden.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
Al final,
Sincerely hope not. Well,
Sufrió al final.
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him.
So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything.
Ay, muy
We'll
bien
deal with
dicho.
it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called
Igual.
the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the
What
charges.
other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Déjela
Let
terminar.
her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which
Muy
Georgie
bien.
carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the
Claro, porque
attempted murder
el que
of
asesinó ha
Sheriff
sido
Vicky
asesinado.
Wolf,
Twice.
Y el que mandó, pues va a ser arrestado.
Misunderstanding.
aiding and providing monetary support for the forced
Muy bien.
prostitution at the Pudding and Pie.
Eso.
Additionally, you are charged
Dilo.
with multiple counts of fraud, extortion,
Totalmente.
racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you
Stop
didn't.
the charade. We know you're a...
Usted es
I know you're
responsable.
responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching.
Where it fucking
serio?
belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
Qué
on with
We
maravilla.
it.
promised you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what
Después
kind
de un
of
juicio.
person he was.
Estoy flipando.
He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see.
Ay, qué
Promise
rollo.
kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he
Ahora
killed
tengo que
those
decir las
women.
pruebas
It was his
importantes.
business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees.
Yo sí lo sé.
I had nothing to do
Cogido.
with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Eso no fue lo que dijo
Georgie
Jorgito.
seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions.
La trampa.
I was willing to cooperate.
Me
Yeah,
atacaron.
and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent
Acabamos con
man.
el sentido.
Just
No
to save
querían
someone.
protegerlo.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare
Claro.
tactics. They're afraid if they don't
Eso,
follow
eso,
orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... That any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Claro.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners,
Sí, claro.
I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Nadie. Se fue Crane.
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really?
Ah,
What about
mira, que bien sin
Astrid?
traerla.
Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You
Mira,
got my
verdad.
tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself.
Pero a
And
Nilegales
what
lo
did they do?
encanto.
For the longest time, not much.
Ah, para que
They asked me
vea.
to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job.
Toma.
She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? I know. Snow made a
Sí.
mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you,
Te quería
and you
tirar.
being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it.
Oye,
It had
chicas,
nothing
¿no
to
te,
do with
te,
the
te
Crooked
digo mi
Man.
casa?
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away.
Hay que ser sincero.
But I
Si
want
ha
you all
errado
to
ahí,
know
ha
that
errado
I
ahí.
care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Estamos
Maybe you
tratando de
haven't
protegerlo.
noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it
Nunca
to
le
his
importó
strength.
ninguno de
Do
ustedes.
you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
Bien.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is
Toma, toma,
over.
toma. Venga,
and
todo
those
otro
girls
lado.
will have their justice.
Venga, ahí estamos. Ahí estamos. Muy bien. Ale, estás solo. Has perdido el juicio. Victoria absoluta.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the
Digo
fact
lo
that these
mismo.
accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke, especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
¿Y qué tal su
What
historia?
about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
¿En serio,
Just
tío?
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
Sí, usted es responsable.
Yes, you're responsible.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder.
No, fue.
Since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
Cometí un error.
What happened with Tweedledum, I made a mistake. He was attacking me, and I just acted. I didn't think.
That's the only reason?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where
internally.
have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
Sí, ahora está con
He was
eso.
beaten to mashed apples while under your
Él sabe
watch.
todo, el
Under
cabrón.
my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that
Blanca
go?
no estaba
Snow
involucrada.
had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
Sí.
Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge.
¿Has visto?
Sometimes
¿No?
it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those 2 girls dead. It simply
No nos la
never
cuela.
happened.
Hombre retorcido.
Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we
Cálmense,
need
por
them.
favor.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
To
me.
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you,
Pero si eres
treating you as
tú, ¿por qué hace
mindless
eso?
children, too stupid to
Qué poca
command your
vergüenza
own
tiene,
destiny?
tío.
Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction?
Dinero negro.
Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens?
Ay, qué
Who
brutal
will
soy.
protect you from the big bad wolf?
Madre, qué vergüenza ajena.
Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Ale, toma.
Excuse me,
I-
dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance
Ya no
to
pueden
say
quitarte el
something.
lazo.
Why don't you
Estás
take a
libre.
moment to catch your breath?
No,
What's she
ya
doing?
puede hablar lo que quiera. Ya puede hablar lo que
I'd
quiera.
like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of
Ella
something.
tiene algo que decir.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
Ya puede. No tiene...
You probably don't
Tiene
remember
hechizo.
me. I don't know why
Vamos,
I was
Sirenita.
afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
whether-
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn
Qué
to
bien
talk.
que se fuera la otra, que se suicidara.
I found Vivian's body. Did you
Toma.
kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is
Ella
highly
ella quería
irregular.
liberarlo a todo.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa. My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker.
Toma.
Faith
Eras
and
testigo.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith
ves?
and Lily are dead because of you. The only 2 people who
Esto lo
ever gave a
confirma.
damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a
Oh.
At least
stupid...
5
Iba a
other
decir una
girls will
prostituta.
back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Toma.
Me too.
Toma.
So that's it.
Nerissa, lo
Drop down the
salvaste.
witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship
Ahora
to
somos
the
ratas.
next.
Hace un rato
So
no. Éramos
quick
buenos
to latch onto
ciudadanos.
whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
Qué pesado,
What,
tío.
you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
terminado.
You're
Habla.
done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have
O
to
te
kill
tira a
him.
ti.
We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
A ver.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he
Ahí va
isn't
ella.
Hasn't there
stopped.
been
I
enough
don't give a
bloodshed
shit
So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up!
Lo que diga
Clearly,
Blanca
we're having
va a
trouble
misa.
agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Blanca debería
You
decidir.
aren't suggesting yourself.
Me tengo que ganar.
Snow should decide what we do with him. She's gonna be the deputy mayor,
But
so...
she's not the deputy mayor yet.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really.
Oh,
He should be
Nerissa,
the
muchas
judge.
gracias.
That makes
¿Cómo
sense
se te
to
que la
me.
puede
I
hablar,
guess
eh?
it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want.
Dejadme tiempo para decir, por favor.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think
Madre
is right.
mía, no hay correcto aquí. No hay ninguna cosa correcta. Muerte y destrucción. Encerrarlo, arrancarle la cabeza, arrojarlo al
What you
pozo.
think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
Voy a hacerle lo
He has
mismo
to die.
que hizo a las prostitutas.
Get rid of him.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
¡No! ¡No! ¡Una mierda para ti! ¡Hijo de puta! ¡Te pide! Ah, vale. Quiero arrancarle la cabeza.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment.
Se me ha obligado, tío.
Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
Lo que hizo contra la prostituta.
Oh my god.
Venganza. Dios. Lo siento mucho. Era justicia divina.
For Lily. And Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Está quedado tan muerto. Es lo que hay. ¡Au! Ay, ya me veo. Tío, voy al final, ¿eh? Yo quería ser bueno, pero que al final me salió el instinto.
Hey, Sheriff.
¿Quién es?
Are you gonna come see the truck?
Ah, el sapo.
We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
¿También se va a la granja? No, no.
This fucking line.
Ah, mira, este es el que estaba ayudando al Jorgito. Ah, Jack también está aquí. El team. Está todo el mundo aquí. Esto es como al principio, ¿eh?
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
¿Podemos hablar?
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Ah, al final que no estoy con ella trabajando.
We'll talk
Por
later,
lo
okay?
filo que fui, ¿no? Bueno.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Soy uno más del lugar, ¿no?
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Estoy flipando. Entonces, ¿me voy a la granja o vivo aquí como todo? No sé. La cosa es que no me quedo con Blanca. Pero es que creo que era justicia divina. Hacer lo mismo. Si tengo que tener fama mala, pues tengo fama mala. Pero los actos me acreditan lo que he hecho bien. Qué fuerte, ¿no?
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake. I
Ay,
don't
no
give
se
a
queda al
shit.
final porque se va.
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Joder, tío, vaya con Blanca.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Pobrecito, tío, ahora me siento culpable.
Can you give this to Miss White?
Mira, anda
Dad
que...
says there's no time to say goodbye.
Juega con Blanca, ya te vale,
If you could bring it to her.
Claro.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best.
Ah,
It's a
el
willow
escarabajo.
beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because
A ella le
when they're
encantará.
little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their
Tampoco te
sleep
pases,
sometimes.
están todos ahí en paz.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Estarás más segura allí.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot
Si
safer.
no te pegarán, por lo menos.
Plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Adiós,
Goodbye,
cosita.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
Debe estar
I don't
perdido.
know. He must have run off.
Como siempre hace.
Bullshit.
Saying goodbye?
Oh, Nerissa. Aquí veo temita.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am.
Ya por costumbre, ¿no?
It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
Let me help.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. But this is just something I need to do on my own. Okay? Listen, I came here because
A ver qué me va a
I have
decir.
to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan.
Ah, sí, sí,
We're gonna
sí.
find a
Las
way
fotos
out.
en las tres.
Leave the pudding
Sí,
and pie
sí,
for
sí.
good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of
Ella
Crane
fue
and
la de
Lily
la
together.
foto.
The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out,
Joder, la lío bastante.
I had no choice. You have to understand.
Lo dijo.
You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place.
Solo dinero.
Marissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe
La
try again
vendió
in a
en
few years.
serio.
What?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Cogido no te
Georgie
olvidará.
didn't do mercy. You know that.
He could have been reasoned with. I was counting on that. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had
Madre
committed
mía.
treason.
De ahí salió el tema de la,
And while
del
the two of
lacito.
us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in. And I had to watch while Georgie...
Le quito el lazo.
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
Bueno, lo
I
hecho está.
guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head
ya
at your
fui la
doorstep.
que puso la cabeza.
You?
Madre
I walked
mía.
her over here,
Ese
and I
pedazo de
left her.
tela.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there.
Qué fuerte la Nerissa, la que lió.
Yeah.
La
I
lió
cut
todo
my leg
ella.
trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like
Pero en
us
verdad la
get
lió un poco
forgotten
ella,
all the time.
Bueno, pero
The
o
crooked
sea que
man was
las
counting on
prostitutas
that.
también que no son,
When
son
we suffer,
víctimas.
we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith
Qué
or
fuerte.
Lily.
Ella quería
Nobody
sobrevivir.
cares about us. Not really.
No volverá a
It's going to
pasar.
be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
Entonces sí trabajan juntos, ¿no? Solo que yo
Seems
estoy
like
mi
no matter
rollo.
what I do, it's just not enough for her or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you
bueno,
look out
entonces-
for each other. And look out for us.
No sé lo que pasa entre
I don't
nosotros.
really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened.
Pues la verdad
You
que sí,
listened.
te me ocurra
No
mucho.
one else would. You protected your friends.
Al menos
no
protegíamos
matter the
prostitutas,
cost.
aunque no fuera
And
la
you
a
brought
esas dos.
justice to this town. Finally.
Y quitar al
Because
hombre del
you
medio, el
brought the
chungo,
crooked
porque
man in,
vaya forma de arreglar las
everyone
cosas poniendo el
saw
lazo.
who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew
Pero
if
hecho algo bueno.
anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Ah, mira. Menos mal, alguien que piensa eso.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one
¿Verdad?
too. Would hide her
Dijo lo mismo.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Seguidla. Algo pasa aquí.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Ha dicho lo mismo. No entiendo nada. Ha dicho lo mismo que Faith. What the fuck. ¿Qué dice Jorgito? Tú y el 30% de jugadores dejarán morir. Vale, poca gente hizo eso. La gente trajeron con vida para hacer juicio. Nada, casi nadie. Le cortó la cabeza. Acepté el regalo. ¿Y qué fue el último que dijiste, Nerissa? Pero ha hecho bueno aquí. Bueno. Pero entonces, un momento. Voy a darle otra vez porque no sé si se ha acabado ya del todo. Este es el último capítulo, así que no debería más juego. Pero bueno, vamos a continuar. A ver qué pasa. Estadísticas especiales. El carnicero. Le ofreciste protección en el despacho. Colin. Le ofreciste algo de beber cuando te pidió que en tu apartamento y le ayudaste a no ir a la granja. Vale, bien. He hecho bien con el carnicero, he hecho bien con Colin. Crane. Le diste una bufetada. Hice también bien, porque se portó muy mal. Hombre torcido. Muerto. Le regresaste al pozo de la bruja, le rescataste la cabeza. Merecidísimo. Ari, dice reventar la botella en la cabeza durante el interrogatorio. Confiscaste el dinero de Ari mientras estaba detenido. También lo he hecho bien. Ahora lo mataste. También muy bien. Yo pensaba que Ari era Ara, pero bueno, da igual. Faith, le diste dinero después de la pelea con el hombre bosque. Hizo muy bien. Ojito, le dejaste morir y le diste a su casa. Maravilloso. Lo merecía también. Gribbly, le tuviste un trabajo. Bueno, sí, porque no era tan mala, tan mala. A ver, Gren. Viste con Gren después del funeral de Lily. Sí, buen rollo. Holly, fingiste ser el hombre del bosque mientras estás consciente. Todo por un buen fin. Lauren, primero fuiste a su casa. Bueno, y murió el pobre. Son cosas que pasan. Nerissa, trataste de quitarle la cinta en la oficina de Lupo. Claro, porque tenía ganas de saber. Trataste de quitarle la cinta durante el chat al final. Y nada, no la quiero quitar. Diste dinero más cuando arreglas tu cita. Es que me porta muy bien contigo, Nerissa, Blanca. Le trajiste contigo al trip trap y prometiste traer vivo al hombre torcido. Vale, pues mira. Pues bien, ¿no? Sí. Piñoti, lo dejaste atrás. Sí, CJ. Acertaste su trabajo y prometiste traerse a la Blanca. Isa, pues defendiste cuando Blanca quería cambiar a la granja y le diste dinero. Pues me he portado muy bien con todo el mundo. Menos con los malos, ya. Uy, ¿qué pasa aquí? Este ruido de golpe. Ya acabó, ¿no? No entiendo nada. ¿Cómo ha acabado ya? Así acaba. Estoy... que me explota la cabeza. Continuar la historia. Compra una novela gráfica hoy. ¡Qué fuerte! Estoy sin palabras, la verdad. Ahora mismo no sé ni qué decir. Es que no sé qué decir. Porque ha acabado de una forma muy abrupta. Yo creo que hay diferentes finales, ¿no? Sí, que no hay más partida ya. La vida de un bueno para nada. Sí, me quedé ahí. Qué fuerte. Bueno, tengo conocimiento de que la segunda parte de Wolfram más ya está hace tiempo, así que en el futuro, espero que no muy lejano, pues os traeré la segunda parte. Vamos a ver un poco los documentos que nos han dado. Comisario Lupo. Después de ir a la tierra natal, el Lupo Ferro pasó muchos años vagando por Europa. Durante el desarrollo rápido de la colonia de las fábulas del Nuevo Mundo, Blancanieves y Testapluma rastrearon al lobo y le ofrecieron un mensaje de varias fábulas, que él aceptó. Blanca lo cortó con un cuchillo imbuido con licantropía para darle la habilidad de transformarse en humano a voluntad. ¡Anda! Lupo se convirtió en el comisario de varios fábulas de la administración del rey Cole. Debido a su pasado violento, muchas fábulas no confiaban en él y se le prohibió la entrada a la granja. De lucha por reprimirse entre los ojos de la comunidad. Sigue, aún continuará. Me encanta el lobo, está precioso, Una nueva orden. Blancanieves a cargo. Con Cream fuera del mapa, el alcalde Gold nombró oficialmente a Blancanieves como director de operaciones y teniente de alcalde mientras está ausente. Muchos ya se esperaban en este ascenso desde hace mucho, desde que ella era instrumental en la fundación de varios fábulas. Se aseguró personalmente de que muchas fábulas llegaran al nuevo mundo a salvo. También ha cubierto el cargo de teniente de alcalde de manera extraoficial por muchos años. Justicia del barrio. Cuando capturan a un criminal en varios fábulas, el procedimiento tradicional es realizarse en una audiencia formal en frente a la comunidad y las partes involucradas. Sin embargo, en ocasiones se realizan excepciones para acelerar el proceso. En realidad no existen reglas estrictas para este tipo de acusaciones y el alcance de las críticas dependen de quién sea acusado. Bueno, pues ya está. Vamos a ver al lobito feroz. Vamos a dejarlo aquí de fondo. Este es el lobito feroz. La forma verdadera de Lupo. La forma verdadera de Lupo es de un lobo gigante de más de 2 metros de alto. Además de su característico poder de soplar y resoplar, también heredó otras habilidades de su padre, el viento del norte. Por ejemplo, Lupo es capaz de mantener la respiración por un lapso de tiempo mayor al normal, lo que evita que se ahogue. Pues genial. Espero que haya gustado mucho el gameplay completo de este juego. Y, por favor, espero que algún día pueda traerlo a segunda parte y continuar con la historia, porque me he quedado, no sé, con algunos misterios. Y a mí ese final me ha dejado con un sabor agridulce. Y también tengo que probar las otras formas de ejecutar al hombre torcido para saber si cambia algo del final. Si me entero que cambia el final, os lo traeré. Y si no, pues hasta el final real. Y este es con el que nos quedaremos hasta la siguiente parte. Un abrazo a todos. Ya sabéis, si os ha gustado, darle me gusta, compartid, suscribíos, comentad. Y nos vemos en el próximo gameplay de algún juego. Chao, chao.